Was the wind the biggest influence in that game then?
Because it was definitely a game of 2 halves, even though both keepers must have frostbite, to be fair. You know, it's a game that you'd probably want to forget, to be honest. Obviously the weather played a big part, but I thought at times when, to be, you got to give Blackpool a bit of credit, They harried us whenever we had the ball. They never let us get it down and play. Spoiling game, to be fair. It was, it must have been difficult for the referee. There was a few little niggly things there, but that was one of them games, to be honest, that you'd like to forget in a hurry.
Frustrating though that you didn't work the Blackpool keeper at all though.
Well, yeah, I said that to the lads. We haven't worked them, but to be fair, they haven't worked our goalkeeper. We've just let a goalkeeper, we've had a corner and we've switched off, we looked alright, and then all of a sudden they've got a lad who's running 60 yards with a ball, and I'm thinking, is this a testimonial game? Because someone must tackle him, but, that was he a chance in the game? I don't even think there was a chance in the game. It was just, he's got an opportunity and he's went and scored the goal. Ourselves, we know we could have played a hell of a lot better. But again, we haven't played for a little while, so I'll take that in consideration, and we just go again.
Was there a touch of rustiness in the team then from an enforced break for the last 3 weeks?
Well, you can turn around and say that. I mean, like I said, the conditions hasn't helped the situation. It was hard to control the ball and things like that. It was taking like 2 or 3 touches to get it under control, and by the time they're getting 2 or 3 touches, Blackpool were closing us down. But like I said, I mean, I've said it all along, it's a cup game and things like that. I fear no one at the end of the day. I look at the positives, and the positives was we've kept a clean sheet second half. Hopefully thinking we'll get another goal, get a goal. But we've just got to turn it around. We've just had a good little chinwag with the lads. We've just had a little word about, the togetherness and things like that. And I've basically said to the lads, it's a clean slate now. Enough's enough. We play next week, and we're going to have a night out. We're going to have a night out, and I've told the lads, go out and enjoy themselves. And I mean that. We need some togetherness. We need, we've got players in there that don't really know each other. So rather than sit there with a mate, if you like, get to know the lads that you don't know. And we're just going to move this club forward now. We've had a good little conversation in there. Not horrible, no screaming and shouting. I've asked 1 or 2 questions, and to be fair, I open the floor again and asked them 1 or 2 questions regards myself, if they, whatever, if there's anything I'm doing. Again, I get the backing off the lads, so I've just decided that we'll go out next week, after the win next week, and they'll have a good night out, because you've got to try all kinds of things when you're in the position we're in. And I'm hoping this will obviously bring 1 or 2 out of the little shell, if you like. Get to know each other, get a bit of team bonding together. People might question it, well, what are you going out for? Well, I want them to do that, and I might just relax them a bit more, because I think now they're all getting a little bit tense for some unknown reason. Well, I know what the reason is, because they're not winning games of football, but it's like that. So as manager, I've just told them, get out after the game next week. Regardless of the result, because I won't question the lads' commitments to the football club. We all know the situation of the football club and on the financial side, but do you know what they're here for, and hopefully they change it around, and that's one of the things I'll try and do.
Confident then you can climb up out the relegation positions?
Big time. I know that. I've just asked the lads the same question. No disrespect to Blackpool. They went up last year, and rightly so, because they finished 25 points clear of us. But playing them today, and I'm sure Stuart will say, and again, coming off, Stuart turning around and go, why are you down there? Well, the reason I'm down there is because we give goals away like we did today. And also we haven't worked their goalkeeper, or goalkeepers, as the season's gone on. But regardless of, shall we use it, the relegation, it's never entered my head from the day I've ever come to this club, and I never will, because I still got the belief that we'll survive. If that's the word we've got to use, then we'll survive. Yeah, not a problem.
Is there any comfort from today that it's a cup match, and so now you can concentrate on the league?
Well, I'd like to have gone on in this cup, to be fair, and I'd the right go of it. But I think this game's come in the aspect of you know, we've had 3 or 4 games called off, and you try and get a bit of momentum, and the momentum's always going. And again, when you try and get people to train, you can't, because of the financial side of it. They have to work. You know, like you said on the forum, I've been to Morecambe to watch how they prepare and things like that, and pick a few bits and pieces. Spoke to Jim Bentley, their manager, you know, and sort of asked him for ideas and how he feels when he goes through a little run, or a run as we've been through. And, you know, again, he's just saying that the worst thing is I can't go in there, can I, feeling sorry for myself. If I'm feeling sorry for myself, it'll generate in there, and then it doesn't come out of it. But I believe the gang of lads have got big time.